Have you ever wondered if there was a way to find out what homes were about to sell before they actually got listed? Well, in this video, I'm going to show you a dynamic tool that I personally use to find neighborhoods that are about to start selling. That way you can pinpoint those listings that you need to get in front of ahead of time before your competition does. So let's dive right in the video. My name is Chris with New Agent HQ. On this channel, we give you all the tools, information, and resources to empower you to have success from day one. Before we get started, I do want to offer you our complete black book of real estate scripts. This is the script book that I personally use along with my real estate team to make prospecting calls and line up listing appointments. So if you want to check this out, there's a link down in the description below, or visit newagenthq.com/what to say. So make sure to grab your copy of it. Okay, so let's dive right into this. I want to share exactly what I'm doing to pinpoint those listings that are about to sell and find out what neighborhoods are worth investing time into and prospecting into. Because if you pick the wrong neighborhoods that have super low turnover rate, then you might not get the best results and it might be super discouraging. On top of that, you could waste a lot of time where you could be putting it into neighborhoods that have a higher probability of selling. So first things first, you're gonna need two different tools to get this done. And I'm gonna walk you through this on my screen. The very first tool is your basic MLS. If you're a real estate agent, I'm sure you have access to MLS, but make sure you log into MLS right now so you can follow me through this process. And I'm gonna show you exactly what I do to figure out what neighborhoods makes sense to prospect, and then build out my geo leads so I have the opportunity to start dialing those right away. The second tool you need is Redx. Now, if you don't have Redx yet, you can check it out. There is an affiliate link down in the description below where you'll get different discounts and promos using our link. So make sure to check that out. If you open up Redx, you're gonna be led to this screen here. So once inside Redx, we're basically gonna go back to MLS. And the very first step is you wanna go down to your market watch center, and you want to basically look here and see what the new listings of the week are. Now, my MLS personally can filter by the last 24 hours. It can filter all the new listings today, and it could even break them down based on if they're a condo, multifamily, or single family. But for this scenario, I'm going to use a single family home, and I'm going to look at anything posted within the last 24 hours. So if I go here, you'll notice that I have 35 new listings that I can look through. So I'm going to click these new listings. I'm going to scroll through agent thumbnail just to give us a visual of kind of what they look like. And then I'm going to start picking out different leads. So for example, I'm going to take this address. I'm going to go back to my GeoLeads vortex and I'm going to click on GeoLeads. Now, GeoLeads is a really good product because what it lets you do is you type in an address and it will pull in the nearest homes near that address and build you a data list that you can start prospecting right through Redx. So if you check out this address, you're gonna be able to see how many homes around it that you wanna pull the data for. So in my case, I'm probably gonna look anywhere between 500 and 1,000 because you're gonna have some do not call numbers on there. And one good thing about Redx is it actually filters out those do not call numbers so you don't put yourself at risk of getting fines. So I'm gonna hit 500 homes here. And I'm gonna basically look and say, okay, what is the turnover rate of this neighborhood? And this is one of the most unique things about this tool, and what I really love is it actually shows you the percentage of turnover. So on average, based on the data that they've collected, out of these 500 properties, there's a 5% turnover rate. So if we go back to our calculator, if we do 500 times 0.05, that means on average, out of those 500 homes, 25 of those homes are going to end up selling in the next year. So that gives you a really good idea if this is a good neighborhood to call or not. In my personal opinion, I'm scoping out neighborhoods that are over a 7% turnover rate. I actually found a neighborhood that was an 11% turnover rate. So that basically means out of 500 leads, you're looking at, let's do the quick math. So that basically means out of the 500 leads that you pull at an 11% turnover rate, 55 of those are going to sell in the next year. So you want to do everything you can to get in front of those leads and start having good conversations. So that's how you find the data. From there, all I do is I go in and I export it and I say, okay, well, this is a good neighborhood, so I want to grab that data. So imagine this house had an 11% turnover rate. So I would just click here and be like, okay, this looks great. I'm going to go down, print as a PDF. I'm going to go to agent full, print, and then I'm going to basically actually go back because I'm not doing this right. So I'm going to go to agent full, and then I'm going to print, and I'm going to download this and save a hard copy. That way I have all the information in front of me when I start circle prospecting this database. So once I have that, I'm going to go back into Vortex, and I'm going to save the address here. So this is really simple. I'm just going to copy this, right? Click here. I'm going to click I want the 500 leads, and I'm going to go right here to create leads. Create. It's going to create it with the address on it. I like to rename it because I like the full address, but it's going to create it right here, and it's going to drop it in your folder automatically. So it's super simple to use. And right now I believe you get about 6,500 credits if I'm not mistaken, which is a lot. That's 6,500 addresses that you can pull. So right now it's finalizing and loading, and then it's going to drop it right here in your GL Leads folder. So as you can see, we have a lot of addresses that we're working, and each address has between 500 and 1,000 different pieces of data in it that we're calling. And then we just go here to rename. Once we rename it, then we have all the data. From here, we just want to do a simple thing. We want to click all these leads, click dial, press start new session, and then we can edit all of our different call settings. So from here, we don't want anybody on the do not call list. We don't want mobile phone numbers. I mean, some people call them, some people don't. I personally don't, so I just keep that blank. And then it also edits out any agent phone numbers. So you don't want to be calling other real estate agents. That doesn't make any sense. So we'll take that off, and then we're going to pick the amount of times that this dialer will actually dial. So we go here, load dialer, and then I can pick my number if I want to, add a new phone number. And then it's going to send me a confirmation code. Let's see.
Confirmation code is 55683.
Okay, and that's it. And then you can just go in here and start your dial session, which is really nice. So once you start dialing, you just hit the power dialer. It's going to start dialing automatically. You can listen to music that they play in the background, or you can keep it silent, and then just wait for someone to pick up. And then once they pick up, I would highly suggest using this script. This is the script that we're currently using. It's a good script, and the reason it's good is because it's low pressure. And if you're calling somebody randomly from circle prospecting or geo farming, then you're going to want a script that is low pressure. Now, I have two different scripts because you can do this same process with just sold listings, and you can do it with just listed listings. And my script specifically actually lets them know that we didn't list the property. It's not our listing. So you don't have to worry about that either, getting in trouble with any listing agents. So this is our script for this specifically, and it goes through, a really good process, and it does get leads. Like we just added 7 leads last week. So be sure to check this script book out. It will help. So all in all, I just wanted to show you this easy process to basically go into the MLS, find neighborhoods that are about to turn over so you can get in front of these sellers and start getting these listings before other agents do. At the end of the day, your competition is out there working every day, and you want to beat them to these listings if you can. And the best way to do it is through technology. It's something that we need to leverage as real estate agents, and it's something that can help us grow into top producers if we use it the right way. So I hope this video helped. If it did, drop a comment in the comment section below, and I hope to hear from you. Thanks again, and don't forget to smash the like button if you did enjoy it, just so I know to keep producing this content and it's actually helping you out in your business. Thanks again, and have an awesome day. Thanks for tuning in to New Agent HQ. On this channel, we try to give you all the resources to be confident and successful as a new agent from day one. If you like this kind of content, smash the like button and subscribe, and be sure to check out this video here. I think you'll enjoy it.